Is this the biggest bag of minifigures I have ever got for my channel? All for $50? Hey, just before the video starts, I just wanted to specify that this will be in Australian dollars, but I will be doing US in the next one. So if you want to know the difference, for every $1 Australian dollar is worth 63 US cents. So basically half. Also, just to let you know, in this video, as I go through the bag, I'm just grabbing the minifigures as I find them. So thanks for your time, and I hope you enjoy this video. I was looking at my local Facebook marketplace when I came across this big bag of Lego minifigures for $50. I had a look through the bag and it looked like there's some interesting minifigures, and I knew I couldn't down. So let's see if this was worth my money. So I'm just going to be tipping it out and going through each minifigure and telling you what the value is and if it was actually worth my time. And the first minifigure from this bag is Michelangelo from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle wave. It's worth $8 and it's really good condition. The next one follows on with the Ninja Turtle theme. It's Donatello. This one is actually worth a bit more and it's worth $20. So already from these two minifigures I've already made back half my money. We'll continue on with the mutant theme, and it's this fly monster from a minifigure series. This is one of my favourite minifigures. I really like the little claw on it and it's worth about $6. Now this minifigure, I haven't seen it for a few years. This is Max. He was a sort of mascot to the Lego magazine. Then this was a keychain that came sort of free in the magazine. It's worth about actually $3. I'll just have to add it to my keychain. Now for this minifigure, it isn't actually Lego, but you can tell it is Ash Ketchum. It's got a Pokeball. No idea how much this one will be worth. We'll just say it's priceless. Or worthless depending on your stance on fake Lego. Now I just got some vehicles. This is Catwoman's bike. It's worth $1.50. Then we got Ninjago Overborg's chair and it's about $1 in pieces. Now I've got some more non-Lego themes. This is the Power Rangers. This was being only Mega Blocks. So I got no idea what the characters are called. All I know is the red, the green one, Power Rangers. So I'll just say these ones are worth about $3 each, going off what I saw on eBay. Now we move back to some Lego. So I've got this Robin. He is missing the headpiece, but this one is about $6. Next one, my most favourite minifigure is Deathstroke, and he's worth about $10. After that, I've got our first Batman minifigure, and this one is only worth $1.50. Continuing on with Batman, we got this Scuba Batman. It's got the front face normal, but when you turn it, it's got a scuba mask, and this one's worth $4. When we add another Batman to the mix, and this is the Arctic Batman. It's got the wrong cape and the wrong legs on, but this is worth $3.50. From the same set but missing his hair is Aquaman. This one's not rare and no one really likes Aquaman, so let's be real, it's $2. This is Scuba Robin, same set as the Scuba Batman, and this one's only worth $3. Next one is only the Two-Face's torso, but sadly this one has a double crack in it and it's worth really nothing. To keep going with the Two-Face, we got Two-Face's henchman's torso with the Joker's henchman's head on it. So this is about $1.50. Now we go back to the completed minifigures, and this is an Iron Man Mark 43. I still love these old helmets and wish they just stayed the same, but this is worth $4.50. Then we got one of Iron Man's enemies, a Chitauri foot soldier from the Avengers 1, is worth $1. Now we move back to DC with the General Zod. This was one of the most hardest going minifigures that didn't have to be, and it's worth $6. Another DC villain is this Black Manta minifigure. This one is really good condition, it's worth $15. Now I got all the minifigures from this Black Manta set. Then we go back to my with everyone's favourite Witch Wanda. This is obviously from the Age of Ultron movie, and this one is worth $4. Now I've got another Iron Man Mark 43 armor, but this time it's got Pepper Pot's head. I haven't been able to find her body, but this one is actually from the same set, so it kind of makes sense why her face is in this one, and it's also worth $4.50. From the same set, you got the Mandarin's body. You can't find the head or the beard. This is probably worth about $2. Another part finished minifigure is this Man-Bat minifigure, obviously a Batman villain. This one's obviously missing its head and the body, so it's only worth about $3. We'll finally move away from the superheroes to Ultra Agents. This is Inferno. The surfboard's worth 50 cents, but the minifigure is worth 7. This is one of the coolest minifigures. I really like the flame sort of headpiece for it, how it's clear. And this one actually has the bottom one, so there's two, so that one's also worth $7. Then we move to another Ultra Agents. This is Cyclone. He's missing a lot of pieces, so if it was complete, it's worth $5. Continuing with the Ultra Agents, we've got a few parts from them and they're worth about a few bucks. Next, this one's probably the oldest minifigure in the lot. This is a Shogun minifigure. It's from very early 2000s. And this one's worth $6. I really like the shiny piece. I wish LEGO still did a lot more chrome sort of pieces like this. Now I'll try and look through and find any Ninjago I can find. So this is just a J's body. That'll be worth a few dollars, but this one is a rebooted Nindroid drone. It's $1.50. Got another incomplete J again, a few bucks for this one. I think it's an earlier one. It's Agent Jack Fury, so another one that's $3. Now we move to my favourite wave of Ninjago, it's the Rise of the Snakes. So with this we got a couple of snake pieces, none of them are complete, but they're worth about a few dollars. And also you got Snapper and it's worth $2. This is Wonder Woman. This one came in a minifigure series I believe, and it's only worth about $3. Now we finally get to move on to my favourite, some Star Wars minifigures. This is a Clone Bomb Squadron Trooper. This one's not really rare, I actually really like it. There's sort of the orange one and it's worth about $4. Then you got a Clone AOF Trooper. This one is worth $7. This is in really good condition, so that's great. Then we got a Yoda. This is from the Clone Wars. It's only $6, but sadly it is cracked. So really not really worth much. It's probably worth $3 for the head and the legs. Now we've got the first of the incomplete Star Wars minifigures. This is a Mandalorian Death Watch Trooper. The torso and legs are probably worth 50 cents each. Now we move on to everyone's favourite droid. It's a UFO droid. This is worth $4. But this one's actually not from Star Wars. This is from more vintage, but still a very cool droid. Now right back to some Star Wars, and this is a Savage Opress minifigure. Sadly it is missing its head piece, but that's not too expensive. So if this is complete, it's worth $14. So another great minifigure to find here. Now we're back to find another Star Wars parts. This is an ARF helmet. It's worth $2. This one's in really good condition. That's about it for the Star Wars, so we'll move to the Lego movie. I'll try and find a few minifigures. So this is a Robo SWAT. It's worth $5. I think that it's got the wrong head, but I can replace it. Hopefully I'll find it. And of course, you got to have Emmett. This one is in so many sets and it's not really worth much, it's just worth $2.50. But this is Robo Emmett, only from one set, and it's worth $10. This is when they sneak into President's business office and he has to like put the tape off and sneak in with the robots, and the Everything Awesome song plays. Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're... And then to continue on with the Unikey Astro Kitty. This one is worth $20. Of course, it's from the same set, and it's quite rare, so it's in really good condition. Then of course to continue with that, you got to have Space Wild Style. This one is also worth $20 in really good condition. So I reckon I'll find all the sets for this, and obviously to have it, you got to have Benny because they're all in his blue suit except Emmett. And Benny's worth $6. I've saw a few more Star Wars pieces. This is a Boba Fett's torso. It's worth $1.50. Then we got the Stormtrooper Scout helmet. This is one that has eye holes and it's worth $1. The next piece is an ARC Trooper Hammer's torso. It's worth about $4. And it makes a super cool minifigure. Oh, and we go back to Ultra Agents. This is another Agent Jack Fury. This one is worth $3.50 with it, but he needs his hair. Got a CMF figure Surf Girl. It's missing a few pieces, but I think I have a few laying around and a spare surfboard, so that's about $5. And then we got another fake Lego minifigure. So obviously this is a paramedic. No idea what this is worth, and I don't know, maybe we can chuck it with this fake little gun here. Then we go back to Marvel. This is a Iron Legion. This one is missing a set. Oh wait, no, I actually did find the helmet to go with it. Not the head, but I found the helmet. So this is worth $12 once I get myself a head for it. Now we go finally back to Ninjago. This is a Naya body. I think I could find a head for it. Oh, and then you got a Kai. Then you got another Naya. That's worth about $5. So all those probably worth about $7 all up. Then we go to a minifigure that definitely isn't a robot. It's Sheriff Not a Robot. This one is obviously from the Lego movie as well, and this is worth $4. Then you also got another minifigure that's part of the set that's worth about $2, but it's missing its head. The next minifigure, I think that it's from a thing called Alien Conquest. This one is just a normal trooper, alien trooper. It's worth $5, so nothing too special about it. Then we go back to Ninjago, the Rise of the Snakes, and this is Snake. I know I got it wrong before, but this one is worth $4. Then we got the first Cole minifigure. This one is worth $4. And this comes in a few sets when they first came with Ninjago. Then we got another DC. This is Lois Lane. This minifigure only came in one set, but it's only worth $2. Now we go back to Ultra Agents. This is Professor Christina Hydra. It's worth $4. Then we go back to Marvel. This is an Ultron MK1. This one is worth $8. This is a super cool minifigure. I like it a lot. Now this minifigure is Lasher. It's missing its headpiece and it's worth about $2. Then you got Loki torso, missing a few pieces, but about $1. Then you got Sensei Wu. Obviously missing a hat, but it's worth $3. Continuing with Ninjago, we got a Skullkin. This is Fracture. It's worth $1.50, but it is missing one leg, but I have a spare pieces, sitting around. Now instead of going for your last little pieces, I'm just trying to do a quick rundown over this. These are all the other little pieces that I found within it. I'm not going to go into the specifics. Otherwise this video is going to be so much longer and it's probably not going to be entertaining because they're just parts. There's a few whole minifigures in there, but this is overall going to be about $70. So overall, this bag is definitely worth my money. It was $50. Definitely made my money back for this one and plus some. But I'll just quickly run through the best minifigures I found. So thanks for watching, that's it. Cheers, thanks, bye.